What's up, everyone? We are here in the Jurassic room, and today we will be debuting episode 2 of the Jurassic World Spinner Wheel Toy Challenge. So let's go ahead and pull up some spinner wheels. Alright, so here we are with our spinner wheels. Obviously, the wheel on the left is going to pick the species of dinosaur, and obviously the spinner on the right is going to pick the brand, and then I'm going to showcase some of my favorites from my collection. So let's go ahead and hit that left spinner wheel, and let's see what we get. And it looks like we got the T-Rex. Awesome. That one's going to be a lot of fun. One of the biggest fan favorite dinosaurs ever. Now let's go ahead and do the spinner wheel on the right. And we are going to see what we got. And it looks like it's Kenner. Okay, awesome. So let's go ahead and debut some of my favorite Tyrannosaurus Rex toys from Kenner. Okay, so heading through my collection, looking for my first Kenner T-Rex to showcase, and the first one we have is an absolute classic. This is the original electronic Tyrannosaurus Rex from the original Jurassic Park. This is probably one of the most iconic Jurassic Park toys of all time due to it being the first large-scale Tyrannosaurus Rex toy made for the Jurassic toy lines. So this awesome toy came with electronic roar and stomping sounds, and one of the coolest parts of it is the actual real feel skin, as you can see. It also has an absolutely beautiful box, as you can see, with the beautiful sunset silhouette that is on a lot of the original Jurassic Park toys. And when you look at the back of the box, you get a really good look at the Tyrannosaurus Rex in a scene with some other figures, which is really cool. And of course, we get advertisements for all kinds of the other original Jurassic Park toys. This T-Rex toy is just so iconic and a big part of not only mine, but many Jurassic collectors' childhoods, and it is definitely one of my favorite T-Rex toys of all time. Next up, we have the Lost World Jurassic Park Electronic Bull T-Rex, and this was literally one of my favorite toys ever in my childhood. This is one of the coolest and biggest T-Rex toys that has ever been released in any of the Jurassic toy lines. With electronic dino sounds like attack roar, warning growl, chomping crunch, and the ability to gulp down Dino Tracker survival pod, or really any other toys, this was seriously one of the coolest T-Rexes in the 90s. The sound effects were really cool as well, as you can hear. Looking at the box, we get a really cool jungle aesthetic, just like the island of Isla Sorna. And then when we look on the back of the box, we get a good look at our Bull T-Rex in some action with some other figures. And just like the Rex before, we get an advertisement for a lot of the other awesome Lost World Jurassic Park toys. With this T-Rex having glass eyes, real feel skin, and such a large size, it definitely has a presence in your collection and is definitely one of my favorite T-Rex toys I have ever owned. Now taking a quick look at one last Kenner T-Rex, we actually have the Junior T-Rex from the Lost World Jurassic Park. And while this is a small toy, it is still very cool because it does come with the actual cast and muzzle, just like in the Lost World Jurassic Park when they were trying to heal up the broken leg on this baby T-Rex. And then of course, the mommy and daddy T-Rex came in to intervene, and we all know how that went. Taking a closer look at the Junior T-Rex, it is really adorable and is a pretty good version of the Lost World Jurassic Park Junior T-Rex because it does look very reminiscent to how it looked on screen. And then when we look at the packaging, of course we've got that standard Lost World Jurassic Park logo and the T-Rex in the background, which is really cool. And then when we look at the back of the box, we get a look at our Junior T-Rex in a little bit of an action scene, and then of course an advertisement for all of the rest of the Lost World Jurassic Park toys. While this figure may not have a huge presence in any of our collections due to its size, it is still a very iconic toy. Alright, so now we are back on the spinner wheel again, so let's go ahead and give the dino a spin. Let's see what species of dinosaur I am going to get. And it looks like we have Pachycephalosaurus. Okay, that one's interesting. That's going to be pretty fun. Now let's go ahead and check out the brand. Let's see what we're going to get. And it looks like we've got Hasbro. Okay, interesting. All right, let's take a look at some good Pachycephalosaurus Hasbro toys. Okay, so now searching through the collection again for a Pachycephalosaurus, and here we've got the Jurassic Park Dinosaurs, Pachycephalosaurus, and Dinosaur Trainer. While this may not be the most special toy ever since it is just a strict repaint from past Kenner toy lines, it does still have a pretty cool presence in my collection. Sporting an all-new paint job from the previous Pachycephalosauruses, it definitely makes this figure unique. Now, taking a look at the packaging, we get the funny, derpy looking T-Rex that all of the Jurassic Park dinosaur toy lines have. And then when we look on the back of the box, all we get is another look at that funny looking T-Rex and a checklist for all the other toys that are in this assortment. Now again, this isn't the most special figure in my collection, and unfortunately this is the only Hasbro Pachycephalosaurus that I could find, and it is from a toy line that didn't get a very well reception back in the late 90s. It is still very cool to me, and I love having it in my collection. Thank you for tuning in to episode 2 of the Jurassic World Spinner Wheel Toy Challenge. Stay tuned for many more episodes and many more games to come. The Jurassic fun doesn't have to end here, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so that you don't miss any of my content. You can also find me on Instagram, TikTok, and in my Discord server. The links are all in the description below. Check out more awesome Jurassic content here.